What's up, guys? So we're back again, and we're still at Rivington, and we're up at Rivington Park Gardens.
Yeah, she left me on my own and picked up three other people. So I was on my own, and she wasn't. That's
so Andy
not
did
fair.
his.
That's just not fair.
Andy did the solo.
That's not fair. I was here on my own in this place with a witch.
Well, that's how it works. Andy did the solo vigil, and I went and picked up 3 paranormal investigations. 4 of us did a vigil, so we're all back together now, and we're running Spirit Talker, and we've got. Vin, tell your names again, because it's the second sport. We've got Vin. Nema.
Abby.
And Abby. Okay,
yeah.
So we're going to run Spirit Talker. We're in one of the abandoned houses up at Rivington near the Pigeon Tower area. So these houses will be haunted because they were staff houses back in the day when Lord Leverhulme owned this place. We've just taken a walk around the China Gardens. I've called them China Gardens, haven't I? And all the signs say Italian and Japanese. Well, if you put Italian and Japanese together, you're going to get China, aren't you? Somebody's going to sue me for that now, aren't they? Please don't sue me. I don't want the Chinese triad mafia after me now for saying that.
Did you hear anything up there?
What, like Dogman? No, nothing like that. Did you?
Well, that freaked me out when it came up on the... Straight away it's about to begin.
Yeah.
If you hear that now.
Well, then with the messages we got at Tockholes.
Yeah.
So... It's not said it again, has it?
I will win.
I will win.
I will win.
But it depends what you're talking to, doesn't it, really? So what did you pick up on?
But I got a lot. This is a cursed place.
Yeah.
And then it said...
it says Wayne.
Really? Is that a name? Someone's name?
Well, it said...
Maybe we're getting the people through now then. Wait, maybe it's trying to say Vin, or maybe it's trying to say... Is there somebody called Wayne with us right now?
My uncle was called Wayne, but he's dead.
Is he passed away? Alright, so it's possible you might get family spirits coming through trying to talk to you now, because now's the chance. It's like their mobile phone, they can talk through that.
It told me to leave.
Leave?
To leave, and I went, no, why did you tell me to leave?
What did it feel like on your own down here at the pond? Was it scary? Was you scared?
It wasn't, and then it said,
Are you my uncle
something
Wayne?
about be afraid of her. And then it came up witch.
Yeah.
So I just turned around and said, well, I'm a witch as well. I said, so I'm not scared of you. And I said, what kind of witch are you?
Yeah.
And I went, because I'm definitely not scared of you.
Yeah.
And then it came up,
Oh, your thing's going.
Alice, Evelyn, Jasmine, Francis.
So that's 4 ladies'
4
names,
and
isn't
that's what I
it?
said.
But do you know what though? Don't forget,
We used to do a lot of it.
back in the 1970s, you know that flat bit up there that we walked by it because we went down the steps. Back in the 1970s, there used to be some witches that used to meet up there. So if these are the names of them witches coming through, then that's probably what it is.
Remember that guy, this woman who said he knew a woman who did a lot of that.
Yeah, he did.
Are you a witch?
Yeah. Yeah, it's possible then that you've got them through then. Their energies are probably still here. Wait and see. Oh yeah.
Are you a witch?
There's some nibble. Have you got put the nuts out, Andy, as well? Yeah. Oh, we're eating the nuts.
What nuts?
We had some nuts, didn't we? Have we scattered them all out?
I scattered them down
Oh,
there
have
for
we?
Dogman.
We put just in case Dogman.
I scattered them all down there for Dogman. But yeah, it was alright, it wasn't too bad.
I think it all depends on it. You can be in places that's creepy and it feels alright because there's nothing there. You could be in places like this and it's creepy because something's present.
It was because I kept thinking of somebody walking past up there.
Yeah.
Somebody walked past there and she is dead.
Just shout, you do the paranormal, innit? Like I do with these guys, and then you get recruits. You get people carrying your equipment and everything, it's brilliant. That's how it works, isn't it, guys, with us? Yeah. There's quite a few of these houses all the way down. There's a few altogether. We've picked up a subscriber as well, Andy, haven't we? Tonight, you've subscribed. The guys have subscribed. We've got 3 new subscribers tonight now. So we'll load this one up tomorrow, then they come and see it. These 2.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, always, if you put it on a bigger screen, you've got more chance of catching any orbs or anything, voices or breaths we've caught it past, haven't we?
Well, I think what's worse is when you're on your own and you're talking to the camera and you've got that light in your eye, you can't see anything else.
No, you can't.
So you can't see anything.
Yeah.
Short.
Sure. I don't normally use that because it.
Well, use something else then if you're not happy with that
I
one.
don't normally use
These you can just download them onto your phone.
It's weird.
The ghost apps, aren't they?
That-
The best one is Spirit Talker, but does it cost 8 quid or 10 quid or something?
Spirit Talk, I think.
You have to pay for Spirit Talker, don't you? Spirit Talker's the one that everyone's using. It's the best
A
one.
lot of people say, oh, they can hear your voice and manipulate words, but a lot of the time we've used it, and I find a lot of people use it. It answers questions
Yeah.
that are relevant to where you are.
Yeah, because when we've done graveyards, we've got loads of names coming through, and we've done a few graveyards, and we always get loads of names coming through, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
There is a good graveyard here, but it's right down at the bottom. It's like a mile's hike.
There. Yeah.
Rivington graveyard.
It says ready for something.
Ready.
Ready. Well, we're ready to hear from you if you want to try and make contact.
I'm not playing if this is going to turn out into a game, by the way.
No, nothing. These are genuine paranormals.
I'm not playing.
So,
You should have brought the Ouija board.
no, because these guys are scared of the Ouija board.
I'm not.
Not everybody's a fan.
I don't.
You don't mind it? Okay.
Be honest with you, a lot of people say that, but it's not.
The films make it look scary, don't they? But really, Ouija board's been used for centuries.
It's basically an old version of like that. That's all it is. An old, but as long as you just when you close it, just go to goodbye to planch it over and just close it, and that's it. And it's basically just the same. It's just that a lot of these films have made it out to be evil. I mean, we have had stuff coming through.
We've not had anything negative
We've
though.
not had really anything negative coming through, apart from that one at Dorthorpe, but we found out.
Well, we sorted that out though.
We sorted that out.
When we've done with other people for haunted happenings, they've had family spirits coming through, spelling the names out and stuff, haven't they?
Yeah.
A lot of the time.
What's sacrament mean?
That sounds like a religious thing, doesn't it? To do with Catholic Church. Well, sacrament is like when you have communion or you have like confirmation or anything to do with the Catholic faith, really.
I might try that EVP. EVP.
Have you run that tonight?
I've run 2 of them, but I couldn't really hear it. I couldn't really.
Oh yeah, it's windy though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's your phone.
It's funny that's not gone off. Yeah, that's not gone off.
What, your EMF meter?
Yeah.
Now ours went off a lot, you know, on the steps where Lord Leverhulme. You know where Mick McLaren said that Lord Leverhulme,
Yeah.
that we went down them steps and it was flashing all the way down there. So whatever he's picked up on, we've picked up on it as well. So there's something
but
definitely there.
I don't know whether that was because I was on my own. Because it was a bit creepy.
Yeah. I think it is when you're on your own, because I was saying to the guys before, your instincts kick in, don't they? Hearing and...
If when it said it's about to begin and I hear that saying, no, where do I go?
Well, this is, yeah, I know, and this is the thing, because we haven't got walkie-talkies or nothing.
I'd have just stayed in here.
Well, we did say if we hear any, like, dogman sounds, we meet up straight away, we regroup straight away.
Yeah,
Because if you hear it, I'm going to hear it from over there.
That was just...
The guys have taken loads and loads of photos, so we're hoping that maybe something might show up on one of them.
Yeah,
We've taken loads.
The thing is, you take loads, you might take a lot and you don't get anything on most of them.
Yeah, you get one with something like a white blurry image or something on it. Even if you can't make it out, it's just a white blur. That could be paranormal.
Yeah. So,
Could be something trying to show itself.
You told them about the asylum.
Yeah, the lunatic asylum. Yeah. We should be going back there tomorrow night, shouldn't we? At Lancaster.
I think the first time we went, we only stayed about half an hour, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Because it was like...
I was telling Vin before we legged it.
it was scary.
Because of what it is. Because it's a lunatic asylum and you just
when we went
naturally
back,
scared anyways.
now it's just like...
No, it's alright, isn't it? But that night when it was windy and all the doors were banging, that was so scary that night.
That's going off again.
Is it? So we have got something here then.
Well, this one was going off earlier.
Was it?
Yeah. It went straight to red.
Right, so we've definitely got...
Do you know
Yeah.
why that is?
Why?
Because just ignoring it.
That's what it is. Because we're a group of people
Because you're
talking.
ignoring it.
And they get frustrated sometimes when you're not paying them attention, don't they?
Yeah.
So they'll want to try and get through. Are there any spirit people present, please? Would you like to give us your name on the spirit talker? I wonder if this was a bedroom then, if you're saying wardrobe.
So this all one big house, do you think?
Yeah, they would have been all individual houses, these. That,
What he made.
I don't know whether... I think it's where his staff lived, you know, the people that kept his grounds and looked after his house.
It's all one wall there.
It could be, yeah.
Because grandma didn't have just a big hole.
Yeah, it could be, you know. Because further down, there is another one that used to be like a second house.
Please. I've got another one. There is another one.
Look, because that one's really small, that couldn't... One
Yeah,
over there.
it could be, you know.
Because there's a chimney there.
Yeah, oh, is there? Is there a chimney? Oh, it could have been, yeah, it could have been a second house then, couldn't it?
Or a house down here.
Yeah, could have been, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
there. It's full of grass and stuff.
Yeah.
All the other ones have got stone all over the floor.
Do you know what? I'm going to have a look down and see what the other houses look like, if there's any clues, like kitchen stuff or anything like that. It's alright, I'm just going to... Are you coming, yeah? Alright, let's just have a quick look. What I'll look for is, like, if there were any sinks. Because at Tockholes, the abandoned farm, there's like a sink on floor and you could tell then it used to be a kitchen. So sometimes just look at the building for clues. But yeah, you know what, you're right, it probably is. Yeah, so this could have been the outdoor bit, couldn't it?
In there it's flat stone.
I think this was like the entrance here, and these are all the separate rooms.
And then in here it's not flat.
Yeah, it is.
Underneath.
Yeah, you're right.
But then in there and there, it's big slabs of stone.
Yeah, it is.
And there's a chimney.
Yeah, you're right, you know. So
That's what I'm thinking.
oh yeah, there is.
There's would have been a roof
So this
on
would have been the
there.
kitchen
It
then.
might have been two roofs. Because it could have
Oh,
been two
look,
houses.
yeah.
There's a chimney there.
That's where the fireplace was, Luke. That's the chimney,
There
so...
was something here.
This was probably the kitchen then.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking, because it goes right the way up. There's that. But, because obviously, look at the shape of it.
Yeah,
There'll
you're
be one
right.
roof all
Yeah.
the way along here.
Yeah, it is.
And then the same there and there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking might have been two.
So it probably was
Like a
another house,
here,
wasn't it?
house here, and then there could have been maybe a stable. Or
Yeah.
something.
Do you know what though?
Storage.
Sometimes, you know, you say was it your grandma that was psychic? Sometimes you can have the same ability.
We've got another app, I think, like whispering, and not both the images just going off.
Oh, are there?
Yeah. you can
Yeah.
have a look.
Yeah, no, that is the kitchen then, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like you can look straight up it.
Well, I see how.
Blimey. I've never noticed that before. We've come up here a few times, I've never even noticed this before.
Look, I read Jack Miller was saying that my mum was living because every
Yeah.
single one of them all said that they saw this woman. My dad
Really?
stayed for a night.
Yeah.
He was in the attic. He woke up, there was a woman just at the end of his bed, just stood there.
Oh my god.
He thought it was my grandma.
Yeah.
He asked her what she's doing,
Yeah.
and then she just smiled at him, and then just walked away, and then just sort of faded away.
Flipping out.
But then in the cellar where they had a furnace and all the stuff,
Yeah.
the dogs and the cats, no animals would go in there.
Really? The animals
Because they'd have
always
rats
know.
in bits of it and that. So if there was
Really?
never any bugs, never any animals
What I'm
in
thinking
there at
is,
all. But they tried dragging the cat down, went mental, dog went
won't
mental
go.
trying to get him
That's
down.
strange if it
and
won't
stuff,
go,
and they said
innit?
it was like every time you go down, all your hairs would stand there.
Oh, well,
Felt
they
like
pick
there
it
was an
up,
evil presence in there, but the rest of the house was fine. But there was a woman there.
So there
It
must
was a
have been
very old
something.
house as well. But,
Must have been something there. But you know, and you said like your grandma was psychic. So you've just told us the layout of this house now, so you might actually have that ability to go into places and know what the rooms were. That's like it can come through that way too if you've got like psychic abilities. Like you've already picked up what the rooms are.
Because I mean,
So maybe you tuned in.
No, it's funny that's not quick.
What was it? What happened?
Since you two have
Was
just
there?
come in,
Yeah, they stopped now. Maybe, you know what though? What do we always say, Andy, when we're doing paranormal? Sometimes ghosts like to separate the group up because they can get through to smaller groups better, can't they?
that's
Do
it.
you remember in the past when we've gone off in separate ways and you said they want to separate us up on purpose so they can get...
That's it, we had phones out of here.
They're at home, we didn't bring them. Why did you want to do Esther's box?
I was going to do that, actually.
Let's do it. They might be right at the bottom if they're still in.
Well, hold on. I have an idea.
Is it still flashing? Yeah.
Tell you what, I'll go somewhere else.
I'm alright, thanks love, I'll just
I'll
have a
go in
pop.
I'll go in that far room
Alright,
and you can whisper questions.
alright, so I'll just explain how it works.
I'll go in that bottom
Yeah.
room,
So this what we're doing,
see what it comes through.
you might have seen it on paranormal channels, you know Esther's box, have you seen it? Where somebody wears the headphones. So because we've not got the headphones, Andy's going to go down there where he can't hear us. We ask questions and he's going to see what answers he gets. We'll take turns, shall we, ask a different questions out?
How old are you?
Yeah. You see if he gets responses in it. What are your names, please? Can you give us any names? Did you used to live here or work here?
Is that okay? Or will I be... Yeah.
can't think what to ask you.
I know you do that. You think sometimes I have
You don't know what you
I
say,
haven't
you know.
written down the questions sometimes, and then I know what to say.
You don't know what their interests are.
Yeah. When did you live here? What era? What year roughly?
Were you married?
Yeah. Were you married? Did you have any children?
Did you live here for a long time?
Was this a house or was it storage?
Yeah. When we walked around before, when Vin picked out the rooms, did we get the right rooms? Would you like to show us about? Why are they getting these messages? These are nothing to do with what we're asking.
What did he say?
I don't know. Have we got any negative energies present at the minute? Any people that used to perform witchcraft behind us? If so, please give us your names and we know who we're talking to.
I know you.
Oh, I know you.
Witch.
Really? Okay, so if you know me, what's my name, please? If you know me, what's my name? If you know my husband, what's his name? Or do you know the name of anybody else here?
Hmm?
Did you used to perform witchcraft up here back in the 1970s? Gone quiet now. What did you used to do up here? We have heard stories about this place. Was it something negative you did up here? But what we saw in the newspapers was that they kicked out an occult group who were practicing on the flat bit over there. They kicked them all out. They came up and just because they was doing stupid stuff. So did you practice dark arts up here when you weren't supposed to? Because you're not able to touch us now because we have the energy to push you back.
No, I was going to shout and then going back over it.
Is he getting some negative messages down there?
No, I'll just...
Get out of here.
No, we're not going to
I
leave.
just don't like it.
I'm like, if someone's walking a dog down there now, they're going to think, who's that fella shouting to himself, innit? Can you imagine if you were coming up now with a dog? Who's he sat there on his own shouting? It's someone else who's doing paranormal over there. It's funny, wasn't it? Yeah, picking each other up. So who were you, please? Give us your name.
Oh, is that how it works? Oh, that. Sorry.
Do you get, yeah, Esther's box, normally you'll do it with headphones. So we ask the questions.
Don't like that.
Don't worry about it. What it is, it's some spirit ghosts think that they can get one over you and they can't because we're too strong and there's like 5 of us here, so you've got no chance. So bring it on.
Don't bring it on.
You'll be alright, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What did you say
They
then,
can't do
mate?
anything to you. Everybody here is protected, and you cannot affect anybody.
Something works. Something in the world.
I'm going to stand
Yeah.
here and I'll just sit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Actually, no, you're not.
If you stand on your own, you're more likely to get some experience, to be honest.
No, other one. Yeah,
Yeah, so if you're one of the witches that used to practice up here, you are not more powerful than anybody here at all, because you know you're in spirit.
it's like, oh, when we go in spirit, they're going to haunt us.
I always think that. If I went to spirit, where would I go?
If I want to spirit, I feel like these are guys going to come after my ass.
How do you think so? It's funny, isn't it? Because those people that cross over don't ever come back and tell us, do they, where they've gone? Or it's the one thing that we don't know anything about, isn't it?
What else should we ask?
Are they fit?
Anything. don't answer to anything.
Are they funny?
Yeah, what kind of personality are you?
Well, alright, the threatening one. What your name?
Do you want us to leave?
It's a move.
Yeah,
I think it's a move. So that answer, see, sometimes you get definite answers. We're not going to move because we're settled here now.
Yeah, I know. Oh, is
That's
it just
it.
saying what you can make out?
Yeah, we're asking the questions, and then whatever's coming through there is like probably the response to what we're asking out
We're
here.
probably pissing off this ghost right now.
We have had some good responses doing this before. We've had full conversations. Bad girl. Who's the bad girl? Is there a bad girl? You're the bad girl. We're not bad girl. We might be mad, but we're not bad. Are you talking about somebody else? Are you talking about somebody in spirit?
I feel like if we're going to get possessed, at least...
No.
At least together.
Don't worry about that.
At least just don't make it an ugly person.
It won't happen. The only way that's going to happen is if you're doing like certain witchcraft rituals, inviting that kind of thing in. It won't happen on a ghost investigation. I can promise you that. That's the one thing, because people watch movies and it happens in the movies. People get worried about that, but nothing like that can happen. You're already protected. Everybody has a guardian angel, yeah, a spirit guide, and that spirit guide, that guardian angel will. Sometimes you'll get spirits doing this because they want to have a bit of a mischief with you.
Yeah.
We're not scared. You can say all you want, but we're not scared.
We just want to get to know you.
Yeah, we just want to have a conversation with you, find out who you are. We'll tell you who we are.
That's good.
But you don't need to be use this mischief. Yeah, because it doesn't work with us.
No.
Everyone here is protected. Everyone here has a guardian angel and a spirit guides. Andy and I have also brought forward extra spirit guides to protect everybody who's here right now, and you have no chance to do anything at all against us.
What happens if your, like, guardian angel is, like, scrapping these ghosts right now and you just don't even know?
Well, the guardian angel's job is to protect you, so they'll probably just push them back and go, no, step back. I'm protecting this person. I've looked after this person since they were born. I have my guardian angel. He is here all the time. And he was like, don't worry about it, Alice. And he's saying this is just a bit of fun. There's nothing negative here. He would tell me straight off and get me out if it was like in the Edinburgh vaults. We got a really negative energy up there, and my spirit guide was like pushing me through really quick. Go, just get out quick, go. And I have not had that anywhere up here, so he just said that it's mischief. Some ghosts are like, let's have a bit of a laugh because they're doing the paranormal, you know, be a bit mischievous, and they don't really mean, they're not negative, they're just acting up. It can happen.
You said something earlier.
Yeah, when he comes back, we'll see what kind of answers he's been getting.
I really say giggles and, like...
Yeah. So we've always had...
From his phone.
But in the past though, we've had people up here having parties and barbecues and stuff, you know, like in the 70s, the 80s and 90s. So we could even pick up on those people if any of them passed over, like residual energies and what have you.
Do you not think it might be like... Like, do you know in Marvel how they have those timelines?
Yeah.
And everything? Could it be like that?
It could be, yeah.
Crossover,
Yeah, it
maybe?
could be,
That'd be quite
definitely. There could be like us, there could be people from 30 years ago, people from 50 years ago, all in the same place.
Giant.
We've been
Ask if it was
getting,
fit.
we're getting witch, bad,
Really?
good girl, girls, bad girl.
So we was asking about the coven that used to practice up here,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
because they all got kicked out, didn't they, Andy, that occult coven that was practicing up here? We was asking some questions about that. about the coven that was practicing.
It said that twice.
So I think at the end of these houses there's a flat bit of land. That's where they used to practice in it there.
It's better when you do that if you just put it on and you just have headphones and you put something over your eyes and you focus on it. Like, can you do it with video?
Yeah,
Both of these are going off again.
you can get some really good results with it, can't you? In different places.
I do love that, the Estes one.
Yeah, it is good, the Estes method.
How it works.
Well, yeah, I think we've picked up on that. There was an occult coven of witches back in the 1970s at the end of these houses where it's flat. They got caught practicing there, and as far as I know, they got kicked out.
That's what I was getting round there. And it came through. It said something about being
It said hurdles as well.
be afraid when I was on my own. It said,
Yeah.
Be afraid of her. And it said, then it come up witch, and I went, oh, I'm not really bothered. I said, because I'm a witch.
Well,
as
this is
I
it, and I said we're protected, so there's nothing they can do anyway. I've explained to the guys that we can bring extra protection and stuff,
And I
so
went,
there's nothing
"What
to
kind
worry
of
about
witch
here.
are you?" And I just went,
Well, as far as I know, they were the occult kind, because my dad used to tell me that there was witchcraft practiced up here in the 70s.
yeah.
So I know there was
But I
definitely.
I remember that guy telling us about that money and
Yeah, I
She
think
used to come up here.
some of them do still sneak up from time to time and do stuff,
Down
but
that area, what that was.
yeah. Well, now it's popular. People's out and walking dogs, everything, at cycling and everything now.
But yeah.
But do you remember where I picked it up further down? Do you remember that?
Have you been down by that pond?
I've been to the Horseman's Pond.
No, did you go down to that pond?
Not this one, no.
So you've not been down there?
No. No, because what I did, I went up to the road,
Down there?
I walked down to the
Because I
Pigeon
walked down
Tower.
there and I thought it was you.
We came, how long since we came back?
It was about... I'd done my 45 minutes in here.
We came along that road.
No, down at the bottom of the pond.
We didn't come around the pond because we came this way, didn't we? So I went at the top and I walked down to the Pigeon Tower.
Well, I saw some light down
Then I met these guys at the Pigeon Tower and we filmed from the Pigeon Tower all down the steps to the Horseman's Pond, along, all down them other steps where that haunted tunnel is, and back up, and then along, and then down here.
I walked down because I thought you were coming up.
Are you cold? You guys look cold. Are you cold?
No, I'm fine.
I'm quite not.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
We have brought some logs. You could put a fire. You do a fire if you want. Get warm in it.
Attract more ghosts.
We have to carry logs with us just in case we get cold. We're so used to being out now, aren't we, that we just bring logs and.
No, I feel like I've disrespected the ghost.
Well, we was just
Oh, don't. Why? What? Are you worried about something?
I don't know, it was like get out. Like,
Don't worry about that. They can't follow you home, and they can't. Is that what? Yeah. A lot of people do get frightened about that, but your guardian spirit, your guardian angels will not let that happen. Yeah, they're to protect you from the minute you were born. They're with you. Yeah, and they won't let anything like that happen. They won't let anything like that happen.
How long
I think my dad's actually
And we've
like,
never
About 15 years now, something more, 17 years
We've
maybe.
never had anything like that.
We've done like,
We've never had anything like that happen.
we've spent the night, you know 30 East Drive, the poltergeist house? We've slept there 2 nights on our own on the floor. We've put it on it's on YouTube and everything. We've spent 2 full nights sleeping on the floor there. And nothing's ever followed us home. 30 East Drive, the poltergeist house. We've spent 2 full nights there sleeping on the floor and on our own, and we've never had anything follow it. We've had doors opening and creaking and shutting and all that, but nothing's ever followed us home
But
from
they
there,
have-
has it?
They do the overnight, and then I think from 3 o'clock they say, right, they're going home. They'll leave you with the keys. When you want to go, just put the keys through the letterbox, like the lock up, put the keys through the letterbox. Well, last time we went, nobody stayed, did they?
Yeah, we had it
So
to
were on our
ourselves.
own.
Yeah, for a few hours. Then we slept on the floor downstairs in the lounge and just left the cameras rolling.
I thought when you said slept downstairs, I thought you said meant like hit.
Oh no, if you look it up, 30 East Drive at Pontefract, it's a semi-detached house, but it's a poltergeist house. They've actually made a film about it. And a horror.
I think I've seen it actually.
30 East Drive.
To do for Halloween.
Yeah, so we did. You can get tickets and spend the night there.
Yeah,
It's
no,
really, really
I
good
get it.
actually.
For Halloween.
Yeah, Haunted Happenings, they're really good.
Haunted Happenings.
Yeah.
No, that's what the website I was looking at actually.
Haunted
I thought it was
Happenings.
fake, and
Yeah,
I
they're
found
really,
out
really
the trailer,
good.
and I was like, I'm not going there.
We've been with them loads of times, and we sometimes end up helping them out now. We've like taken tour groups off and just doing seances and stuff because like some people have never done it before. So we help and show people what to do for the first time.
What's happening here?
Yep, torchlight there, Andy. Here we are. Andy's our fire starter.
Oh, we're having a fire.
Yeah, we're having a fire. We've got to keep warm, haven't we? Somehow.
I'm going to stay over here then.
Yeah.
Right, I don't know if this launches any help, to be honest.
His mind could be crap. My stuff comes from the pound shop.
It's like having a...
I'm the pauper of this outfit. Andy gets all the expensive stuff. I just go to the pound shop and hope for the best.
Yeah. This way.
Women always want to economise, don't they? Well, we can get plenty of logs around here, Andy. We're not going to run out, are we? You can warm up now, guys. You don't have to be cold anymore. Andy, can you pass me that cork, please? I just need a drink there. I can't remember getting off the wall again.
Actually, that coat, that sounds really well.
Yeah, I know, especially what we've just been through with a certain person, but that person is now on their way to rehab, thankfully. It's a long story and I can't talk about it on YouTube. The friend of ours and we've had to help into rehab in it. He's now gone to rehab, so it's just been a bit of a time on it, really.
In my old house, apparently I used to talk to people, like people who weren't there.
When you were a child?
There was an old woman at the end of my bed.
Really?
There was a little boy who was near the bins outside.
Oh,
And
God.
an old man.
Was it an old house?
I'm not sure. It was like... It seemed old.
Yeah.
But I'm not completely sure.
It reminds me of people that lived there before. Some people that just don't move on, you know. Some people, because they're happy there, don't want to move on.
And when we first moved into the house that I'm living in now,
Yeah.
we used to hear like a little girl.
Did she? Is that an old house?
It's like an old Victorian
Right,
house.
so it could be...
It's like-
After that the other week.
Yeah, I was telling them about that. We've started doing Dogman more now, haven't we, really, lately,
And we
recently?
sort of looked into it, and the guy, he just goes all over the place, and he does it. That's basically what he does, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
And stuff like that. And we've just been in touch with him, and he sort of said, well, next time you come down here, he'll come out with us.
Yeah, we're going to meet up with him, aren't we?
And he heard the same thing, but that was just.
I've never heard anything like it, but I told the guys it's called Shocking Noises, the video, and it's only 6 minutes long. It's Andy doing his paranormal.
I was on my own, and then I had that spirit talk on, and it went, it's about to begin, and I went, alright, what's about to begin? And as I walked out, I heard the dogs. So I thought, if there's somebody coming down with a dog at 2 o'clock in the morning, I thought, I better go and find it, because you don't know here.
Yeah.
And then I was walking down, it went, you're making a big mistake. I went, no, I'm not. And I'm walking down, it changed from like dog, and it was like a, and I'm thinking, shit, what was that? And it was like, and it went on for about 20 minutes after that.
Yeah, it did.
I just carried on filming it.
But it sounded to me, because I was sat in a different part, like a dog with a really sore throat trying to howl.
But
That's what it sounded like in
what
it.
got me was then, it started making noises to another one in the distance, and I'm thinking, if it's somebody's dog that's run off, you'd have heard somebody shouting it. If it was a dog that's just astray, it'd have come towards it, it'd have come towards the torches.
Yeah.
Or if it was a wild dog, it would have come, a predator would have
Yeah.
come it would have come for you, and it didn't. It's like they were talking to each other and just...
It sounded like one was shrieking and one was shrieking back, wasn't it? Like they was trying to find each other.
it was weird.
So we've been following that up this last couple of weeks. Last 3 weeks we've just done Dogman, haven't we?
And then it
That's
was
the first
like,
bit of paranormal we've done really in about 3 or 4 weeks.
well, there's not a lot we
So we
could
do UFO
because
stuff
the
as well, and
only way-
abandoned buildings.
The
We do
only
all.
way we could go to get back to the car was going past it.
Oh,
And it was
yeah.
like, we're going to have to wait, and then we're going to have to go back that way. It just,
It's a really creepy experience, that, wasn't it? Because thing is, like, when it's ghosts, yeah, they'll come forward, you can push them back, they can't hurt you, but something like that, if it's a proper creature, what can you do? We don't know what it is. What if it's alien? You know, what do we do? We're not protected against that, are we?
Where was that?
Talk holes. Do you know talk holes? Alright, so if you go from here, you can take a road over Winter Hill and it drops down the other side into Belmont. And if you carry on about 2 or 3 miles up from Belmont, there's an area called Talk Holes. It's got lakes and a bit like this, forest and some abandoned buildings. And it was there, but here there's like a lot of houses, a lot of people, but on that side there's no houses. It's really remote, so I'm thinking that's why.
nothing. If somebody's walking a dog without a torch, they'd just break the neck.
But the thing is though, there's a lot of disused mine shafts, isn't there, up and down Winter Hill, so I'm thinking they can hide out and live in there. I'm beginning to think along them lines. And also Cumbria, where Tom's gone camping at Lake District now, and he said, I'm going to check the mine shafts up, because you know he does this as well, my friend. He said, I'm going to check the mine shafts up there and see if I hear anything strange.
You do get freaked out now and again.
Sometimes you can hear, I mean, like when we were up in the Scottish Highlands and we heard that stag, we couldn't run away fast enough, and then the lady explained to us, oh, it's just a male stag, that's the noise it makes.
That's what we felt.
You
That's
heard
what we was
that?
like when
The deers,
was
yeah.
behind me. We was taking pictures near one of them. What was it called?
Oh, them summer house things, like a summer house
near
thing.
there. They was at the top and I was at the bottom,
Yeah.
and they was taking a picture of me, and I heard something running at me, and I was like, "What is that?"
Yeah,
and it was
the-
just a deer running.
They're
past.
dead fast deer as well, they just come from nowhere, don't they, deer? We've seen them up on Winter Hill in the morning, don't we?
I think when you do get scared, and then when you think going back home, you're like, you get a buzz about it, and you just think, I want to do it. I want to go back and do it again.
Yeah.
No, I'm the other way. I'll be out doing stuff all different places, yeah, and it doesn't bother me. And then when I get in bed, then I have a panic attack and think, bloody shit, where have we just been? Why have I just been in that abandoned asylum on my own? What the hell? Then oh God. I hope there's nothing paranormal coming through there. The devil's... Oh my God, Andy. You haven't done any chance, have you? I know you like to do experiments, but come on. Got some newbies here. Don't do that tonight. What have you been doing? Do you know what? It could be them witches, couldn't it? Well, they used to make fires and do all that stuff. Well, you had the fire sign, aren't you? You're Leo. I'm a Leo sitting over there. If anybody else is a Leo, you're a fire sign.
I can go in one of them rooms and do a ritual.
Not while we've got these guys here. We'll save that for another time. Yeah.
Freak somebody out.
No, we don't want to do anything too scary.
No.
When people are just doing it for the first time, just regular ghosts. Just regular ghosts will do tonight. We've not done paranormal for about 3 or 4 weeks now, so we need to just stick with regular ghosts right now. Sometimes we do like push it out a bit and try and like get a bit of a reaction, don't we, Andy? Like we stay at some places that it's very, very haunted.
Yeah, sometimes I get them.
And sometimes we don't get on with the ghosts that are there, do we? So sometimes we can end up having some sort of a paranormal scrap. We're not going to do that here tonight. We're just having a nice fire pit.
I have had a few comments from certain
Well, we get lots of comments, but anyways.
comments from certain people about
What at work you mean? Yeah, but they think you're a lunatic there anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
why somebody said to me, why didn't you and your wife just go out for a meal on a Saturday night?
Yeah, but we could have our meal here. We could cook it over the fire, innit? How boring! What would we talk about? We'd sit there.
Just go out for a day to the seaside and go out for a meal at night. And I went, why?
It's really funny because we do all this stuff, don't we, all the time? Like in 5 weeks, we're going to New Zealand. We're going to New Zealand for 3 weeks to do some Captain Cook story stuff over there. All the time we're doing this stuff. And then when we sit at a dinner table having a meal, we're like, there's nothing to talk about now because it's boring. We're just sat looking at a plate.
Yeah.
we struggle to make conversation when we're in a restaurant, me and Andy. It's weird. Then we've been best friends for like 17 years, haven't we? It's just funny.
Well, that's how we met, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, we actually met. Me and Andy gave up drinking.
We were just interested in certain
Yeah,
stuff.
and then we wanted to do something else at night time that we didn't involve like going to the pub or anything like that. So we were watching a lot of ghost channels at that time, And we just said, let's go and have a go ourselves. We'll go up to Smithers Hall with our mobiles and just, that's how it started, innit? And then you meet other people and they tell you other places. Then you meet haunted happenings and then you go with them. And we've nearly ended up working for haunted happenings, haven't we, really? I think because now you're looking for flaws.
So many times that people have said, oh, they're faking stuff and stuff like that. And I think I can't watch them now because half the time I don't believe them.
I think certain channels
They
that...
always, every time they go out, they get a door moving.
And you don't.
Yeah,
it's...
like, don't happen like that.
I think when they've gone on TV though, they have to provide that paranormal stuff, don't they? Otherwise they get kicked off. And if you're genuine, like the YouTubers are better because they're filming it as they go. They're not editing a lot of them, and it's if they get it, they get it, and if they don't, they don't. And most YouTubers, because we've all got other jobs, we do this as a hobby, do you know what I mean? So we're not looking to get paid, and we're not looking to get famous out of it or anything like that. It's just something we do. It's just we do what we do, don't we? You've done that before anyway. You did it at Morecambe, remember? On the beach. Throw him in the sea to put him out. Some of these things do backfire sometimes. You remember, you were rolling around on the floor with that flipping pot, that thing that was supposed to burn flames. And it cracked and there was flames all over the beach. And he was in the... You're better off where you are, trust me.
I can't sit as close as they are.
Probably get somebody coming around and telling me there's something illegal.
Oh, sticking in it.
So like,
They have to catch you first and prove
you
it.
know when it's like 3 a.m. it's called the Devil's Hour?
Yeah.
Is that actually a ritual thing?
I think 3 a.m. is the most paranormal hour. I think that 3 a.m. is the time when you're going to get the most stuff happening.
I think a lot of it is, it's like, it's your sleep. And they talk about you sleep.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's
So it's probably what we're talking about that's bringing them forward.
And between certain times, your brain sort of...
Your
shuts
body
down.
dips, doesn't it?
So you're more open to
What's around you?
what's around you, because you're not thinking about anything else, and you go into that sort of deep sleep, don't you?
Yeah.
Where your brain's more open, and I think that's why at that time of day.
Yeah, the body dips between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. naturally, so they think that's why that's a more paranormal hour, because between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. more people pass away at that time of night in hospitals and things, so they think that's why it's 3 o'clock is the time that we stayed at the Golden Fleece in York, one of the haunted pubs, and we'd done a ghost investigation around York, hadn't we, and we slept 3 o'clock, exactly bang on 3 o'clock, our door rattled, like really rattled loud, and we both jumped up and opened the door, and there was nothing there, no people, no footsteps, no nothing with her, and that was well, we think it was paranormal. We can't see anything else it could be. And it was bang on 3 o'clock on the dot, weren't it? And we've spent the night at Smithers Hall and all kinds of places, and 3 a.m. is always the time you're going to get stuff mostly.
Yeah.
I know everyone says midnight, but really it's 3 a.m. in it, I think.
just want to know what else there is.
Yeah.
This.
There's got to be, aren't there? We were on about that before. How spirit people pass over, but they never come back to tell you where they are or anything like that. So they can't. They're obviously not allowed to, are they?
We've lost that.
All of us has lost people, but they've never come back to say, "I'm all right. I'm here. I'll be here if you want me," and nothing like that. They're just gone, and that's it. Unless you use paranormal equipment and they come through that. So obviously that's the only method that they can get through. But at the same time, I also think when family spirits have crossed over, I think it's really unfair to keep pulling them back.
Yeah.
Because it's the natural thing to do, innit? And I think let them go because they've gone to where they're supposed to be. And I think if people keep pulling them back because they're missing them, I think it's really selfish to do that. If they want to come through, they'll come through, make themselves known. If they're happy where they are, then leave them be, innit? Because I think it's unfair to...
Practicing witchcraft in here.
Well, keep them thinking, won't it?
I'll tell you when I've finished, I'm going to do a big Instagram right now.
Yeah, go on, innit? Look at the ranger chasing us.
Do a big circle with Instagram right now.
Yeah, why not? We did this before once
Yeah,
down at the
somebody
castle,
come
didn't we, with another group?
Bolton Evening News. Witchcraft at Rivington.
Oh no, Bolton Evening News are nowhere near as exciting as that. Bolton Evening News are all the dustbin men have gone on strike. Boring crap like that. They don't do anything exciting like witchcraft circles. I told you, when I were at college doing English, that guy, he was working for the Bolton Evening News and he was doing the same course as me. And Saturday nights, we were all out in town, going to the pubs, having a good time. He was always up here on his own, and he used to stand on the road and bend over and flash his ass to cars driving by. And he used to come into... Seriously, that's how he used to spend his Friday and Saturday nights, right? And then he used to come into the college on Monday, and we'd all be like, oh, you should have been in the Blue Boy, you should have got the students' union. You should have been up on Scout Road. I flashed my ass and this guy nearly come off the road. I'm thinking, it's weird, you wouldn't tell people, would you? And he works for the Bolton Evening News. So what kind of a paper does that tell you it's like? Is that the kind of people that gets jobs there? I hope you lot don't know anybody who works for the Bolton Evening. It's a rag, innit? They're going to sue me now. Can we afford to get sued by the Bolton Evening News? It's too late now. Better start making some more footage and get it sold, innit? Pay the bill. Right. I think we've done our 45 minutes now, so we'll have to round this footage up. So, right, where are we? Torch. Alright, so we're still up at Rivington, Leverhulme Park, right up on the tops, not far from the Pigeon Tower. We've got our fire going, and we've got some new paranormalists with us tonight, so we've had a few spooky things happening.
What does that mean?
But as always, we'll load it up. I want you guys to watch it and comment if you see something, if you hear anything, or anything we miss. The guys have taken loads of photographs tonight, so hopefully that might show something. And thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Hi to Ghosts Beyond, and thanks for watching our footage. And hi to Mick McLaren of Winter Hill Investigation. And yeah, 100%, we're definitely going to catch up with you real soon. And no Dogman tonight, but plenty spooky ghosts. So on that note, I'll say goodnight, and from Andy and the guys, we'll say goodnight, and we'll talk to you very soon. See you on the next shoot. Good night.